Let's get more on this. Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk. Justin Ellick. The fans, anyway, in Midtown yesterday seemed to be pretty upset that Tom Thibodeau was given the boot by the Knicks yesterday.
Well, yeah, I don't think it was the right move. Guy was, not arguably, he's got to be the most successful coach you had of recent date, last couple of decades. And, yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, I think it would have to mean that there's something going on in that locker room, maybe a couple of guys that weren't the biggest fans of Tom Thibodeau and the way, there was a lot of speculation over the course of the season about the amount he was using his starters, not going to his bench, and maybe there were a couple of guys on that team that would have enjoyed a little bit more rest throughout the year and thought that might have paid off, but who knows? I mean, I know for sure that superstar Jalen Brunson was a big fan of Tom's, and we'll see where they go from here. But yes, the Knicks have fired head coach Tom Thibodeau, obviously coming 3 days after they were ousted from the Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games by the Indiana Pacers, their longtime rivals. But they did advance further than expected with that relatively new core of players, knocking out the defending champion Boston Celtics in the second round. Thibodeau, that is, surpassed Pat Riley earlier this season to rank 4th on the franchise list in victories, led the Knicks to back-to-back 50-win seasons. For the first time since '95, he had been by far their most successful coach the last couple of decades, like I said, and he signed that 3-year extension with the team just last summer. Leon Rose releasing a statement yesterday saying, we feel this is best for our organization moving forward. Tom will always be part of our Knicks family, and we truly wish him nothing but the best in the future. We'll see where the Knicks decide to go from here.
Red Auerbach, is he still alive?
No.
How about Chuck Daly? Is Chuck Daly still alive?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of good coaches in the past. Larry Brown?
Yeah, but if you have to ask the question, are they still alive or not? Maybe they're not. They're not the right guy for the job.
I'm thinking of great coaches in the past. Phil Jackson, he's still around.
Yeah.
I think he's with Miami still.
I think John Wooden. Let's get
him.
Right. Might as well. He never lost.
Yeah, look what he did for UCLA.
Sure. Chuck Daly's dead.
There you go.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, Chuck.
Almost about 20
Deader
years.
than dead.
Lenny Wilkens is still alive.
I don't know. Call up St. John's. Why can't Rick Pitino do both jobs?
Red Holzman.
Go from coaching the Johnnies.
Oh, that could be fun.
And then come and just coach the Knicks, right? You can do both at the same time.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
good news. Lenny's alive.
Oh, yeah.
He's only 87, so he'll fit in perfectly.
Wait, Doc Rivers, he's still coaching, no?
Yes, he is. Okay. And he's been all over the place. But I don't know. Don't you want somebody sort of newer
with a voice?
Yeah,
he can't even speak anymore.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers.
I don't know. We'll see where they go from here.
Okay.
But I'm sure names will start trickling in.
We were almost in that series for a while. I know the players.
In the coming weeks, we'll start to see some names trickle on in. To the Diamond here, the Yanks, they won again 3-2, beating the Guardians for their 11th win in 14 games. Up next for them, Clark Schmidt will start tonight's game 2 of 3 against Cleveland, set for 7:05 p.m. first pitch from the Bronx. And out in L.A., the Mets dropped the middle game of their 3-game series against the Dodgers. Final score 6-5 in 10 innings. Freddie Freeman with the walk-off there. Juan Soto stayed hot with his 11th homer of the year in the 3rd inning off Clayton Kershaw. Up next for the Mets, Griffin Canning will start tonight's game 3 of 4 against the Dodgers, set for a 10:10 p.m. first pitch from L.A. And on the ice tonight, we're getting going with the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1 between the Florida Panthers and the Oilers. That'll be up in Edmonton. Once again tonight, 8 p.m. puck drop. That is your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ellick, 77 WABC.
Hello, folks. Larry Kudlow here. Pay attention, because China is leading the largest anti-American alliance since World War II. One that's already dumped U.S. bonds, grabbed 43 million acres of our farmland, and is plotting to dethrone the dollar. That's why IRA and 401k savers are protecting their savings with gold. Please go to freegoldguide.com/Kudlow or just call 800-621-3908 for your free gold guide on how to protect your wealth with gold 100% tax-free.